pesky Russian hackers meddling in the U.S. election, hacking the DNC, getting Donald Trump elected, destroying everything that was holy and good in this country. No. The story gets a lot more complicated, and there's a very important detail that just came out, which we're going to share in this video. Now, obviously, the Democratic establishment, with Hillary Clinton spending twice as much money as Donald Trump this election year, $1.2 billion, and still losing, obviously, there is some butthurt happening. And now we're seeing claims from the CIA that Russian hackers hacked the DNC, hacked the Podesta emails, released it to WikiLeaks, and helped Donald Trump become president. That's what the left-wing establishment is saying, and now the right-wing establishment with neocon John Bolton and friend of Donald Trump coming on the national media stage, and he said that the CIA has fabricated this whole Russian election hack story, and that this is a potential false flag by the Obama administration that may even cost Donald Trump the U.S. presidency. This all happens on the heels of the CIA, who's in the middle of this, just being caught breaking into and spying into U.S. senators and their computers. Obviously, this story is being overshadowed, but it's very important to understand who you're dealing with. You're dealing with a clandestine organization that is meant to keep things secret from you, and their major weapon is disinformation. Now, with all of this happening, with different sides of the story coming all together on the national media stage, we have a UK diplomat, a former ambassador to Uzbekistan, Craig Murray, coming out today. He is a well-known friend of Julian Assange, and he came out and he said that he actually met this DNC leaker/leakers, Guccifer 2.0, the hacker that the CIA says was a part of Russia, and that the person was an insider, not a Russian agent. That this wasn't a hack, but it was an actual leak from the inside of the Democratic establishment. He also makes a very good point by saying it's very illogical for the CIA to say that they actually know this individual. According to the media reports, the CIA knows this so-called guy connected to the Russian government who is responsible for all this, but he is yet not arrested or detained, or his identity is not well known out there. The United States under Barack Obama has persecuted more journalists than any other president before him underneath the Espionage Act. Any whistleblower doesn't stand a chance with Obama as president, and he has been very vicious with his persecution against whistleblowers. So if the CIA knows this whistleblower, this hacker, then where the fuck is... Sorry for curse. Why isn't he in jail? Which brings a big hole to the official story that is perpetrated by the mainstream media now, and many people are gathering more evidence suggesting that it actually was a Washington insider that released all of this information. Many people online are saying that this was actually Seth Rich, a former DNC insider that worked with the Hillary Clinton campaign, who was murdered at 4 o'clock in the morning with his whereabouts unknown, in an alleged robbery that left him with all of his possessions and not being robbed at all. A very suspicious death that has WikiLeaks actually offering a reward to information leading to the conviction of the murderer in this case. And Julian Assange even went on the national media stage and suggested that it was Seth Rich who was the DNC leaker that released all of this information that was, again, mysteriously murdered. Who's the leaker? We do not officially know who, what, where. The CIA says they know. This UK diplomat says he knows. But officially, the story is still very muddy. As the details get clearer, you're going to see more information coming on this YouTube channel, but I still find it very hypocritical for the United States and their long record of interfering with elections all over the frickin' world, from Russia to Brexit to all over the Middle East with Iran. I could just keep going. For them to be making such a big deal out of this, and for the information to be so unsubstantiated. What do you think in the comment section below? Who do you think the hacker is? Let me know. Thank you again so much for watching. Subscribe and support us on patreon.com/WeAreChange, because you're watching news that's financed and supported and run ultimately by you. Thank you again so much for watching. We're going to have a lot more coming here your way on youtube.com/WeAreChange.